Okay, so I just finished that quick video. It was like a 15-minute cardio, morning cardio. It's a Grow with Joe. I'll leave it, her channel, if I can't find the exact video, down below for you. So I'm putting a sweater on because while I'm really warmed up from that, it is cold downstairs. And I'm gonna start making dinner. So, hello. Welcome. We're gonna go through, as you can see from the title, a homeschool morning, but I went ahead and started with when my littles wake up because they're usually the first to wake up. So while they wake up, I decided that would be a good time to get in a little bit of cardio, get my morning going, so at least I could have that done for the day. I'm really trying hard to get back onto a workout rhythm. It's been tough. So now I am going to start preparing breakfast for them while they are making beds and just kind of finishing waking up for the day. I'm gonna make breakfast and then we should, hopefully my oldest will be up and we can roll right into Bible study. So Bible and breakfast is when that's supposed to happen, but every day is a different day around here. So I'm just gonna bring you along on one morning and see how it plays out. Because like I said, because we can have the best intentions for our day, but who knows what it'll bring up. So my intention is to start getting breakfast and then Bible. I normally just do oats or muffins for breakfast, but we had some left over. That was enchilada casserole that I made, and my kids really like it when we fry it up again and serve some eggs with it. We meant to do that on the weekend, but we didn't get a chance to, so I want to use that up before it goes bad, and so we're not wasting. My youngest is down here, and so he's going to start laying out the Bible study books out on the table, and I've asked my daughter to kindly wake up her older brother to come sit with us. This is the Bible study that we are still working on. We go back and forth between this and individual studies. But I normally am going to read through here while they're eating breakfast, and then I drank half my coffee and I have filled it up. And so I have like 1.5 cups of coffee. So my oldest is coming down, and I'll wait until he comes downstairs to start reading, but they all have their books to their breakfast, and then they have individual books. I think I've gone over this, the Bible study, in our curriculum videos. In the 3rd month after God freed the people of Israel from slavery and brought them out of the land of Egypt and into the wilderness, God called Moses to the top of Mount Sinai to meet with him. I have been left alone downstairs. My kiddos finished breakfast. They put their dishes in the sink for me. So I'm not going to tackle them yet. I'm not going to wash them just now. I'm going to go upstairs with them. It is still like colder months here. So we've been doing a lot more schoolwork upstairs because downstairs it's just it's too cold. And it's a cloudy morning, and so it's like gloomy downstairs. It actually feels brighter upstairs. So we're going to go upstairs, get everybody started on their work. My oldest does have a Monday morning meeting, but so far lately he has been doing like a Monday afternoon meeting. So I'm going to check in with him and see if he wants to do a morning or an afternoon meeting, and then get my littles started. They should have made their beds. I'm going to go upstairs and remind them that they need to brush their teeth because I can hear them playing, and it is Monday, so it's hard to get back into the groove and swing of things. And our schedule just changed it up too, so all the things. My kids are kind of working on independent things right now. My oldest is wanting to do his history and geography first, and then we'll meet up for our Monday meeting. So my 2 littles are independently working, one on math, one is doing handwriting practice, and then we'll switch into math. So while they're doing that, I went ahead and got some oatmeal for myself. Sometimes I eat in the morning, sometimes I don't. But I felt like I was a little hungry this morning. It's almost 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna eat this and wait for my oldest to come so we can go over his Monday meeting. Okay, so we've moved on to having my little man doing his handwriting on my bed here. he was getting a little too distracted. So he's going to work on this. He's doing a couple extra pages, but he wants to. So we're going to let him. Then we're going to move on to math for him. My daughter, as you can see, is still in PJs, but we're going to work on her handwriting. That's what she's on next. She's finished her math, and that's her math book here. We use Math UC. So she's just hanging out here. It's nice and bright in our landing, and so she is going to work on that, and then I'll check in with her. It is actually turning into a slower type morning. My oldest is trying to decide how he's feeling. He's feeling just a little under the weather, so we're waiting to see if it's going to turn into just like a cold or something, or if it's just got like the Monday I don't feel good. So we've kind of slowed it down more so, and just this is how it goes for us. We just have to feel it out and get as much as we can get done, and trying more so to go with the flow of things. So my youngest two are working pretty steadily. I think what we're gonna do today is, I can see this in the background, and I don't know why I picked this as background, but we need to tidy this up. That's not gonna happen today. What is gonna probably happen today is we will complete as much as we can with our independent studies, and then maybe move on to something we can do together, or do a whole lot more independent reading and reading type activities today. We'll see, but I'll keep bringing you along with me. Part of me honestly wanted to cut it off and be like, oh, it's just not that perfect homeschool morning, but these are things that happen, and I know I really enjoy seeing other families when they're like, yep, we just kind of went with the flow, and this is what happened. Not every day is going to be where you hit every single subject, and that's okay. We're gonna keep going.
Thank you, innocent bystander. And it just so happens that we have prepared a story of adventure.
So as you saw, my two youngest are writing. They're not writing. They're watching VeggieTales. I went ahead and let them put it on. They cleaned up a little bit, and they're still in PJs. So we'll work on that in a little bit. My oldest is still figuring out what's going on. We're just gonna play it by ear. It is, it's almost 12, so I'm going to start getting stuff prepped for lunch, and then also make sure I take out food for dinner, but I'm going to wrap it up here. I probably will do science with my two younger after lunch. I'll just have them sit down together with me, and we can go over our science together, because that's a group project or a group study for the two of them. And then that's what we're going to call this video, though. That's kind of how the day ended up going. We did get some core subjects in, so Bible, math, handwriting. They got English done, their English language arts. I believe they got finished that. My daughter even did grammar. So all in all, they did get some stuff done. It just felt like maybe a little off-kilter morning, but some mornings are like that. And like I said, we're just learning to go with the flow. So I'm going to start prepping lunch, and then I think I will probably try to jump in the shower since they are watching a movie, and they're fairly entertained. And then after lunch, we'll wrap up with the science, and that will be our homeschool morning. Thanks so much for hanging out with us and going alongside us as we shared what a morning looks like for us. Every morning tends to be different, and this was just one of the many. Thank you so much for being with us, and if you don't know, or if you just need to be reminded, maybe the one to tell you you are deeply and truly loved and so appreciated. We really appreciate you hanging out with us and taking your time out and spending it here. Thank you so much for watching.